Hello, beautiful Pisces. Welcome back to Intuitive Energies. Now, I have to admit, I'll be happy when retrograde is over because it's starting to get on my nerves. It's nothing bad, but it's every day there's something, something that screws up, so slows me down. And today I feel like I'm needed to get things done. Like I said, the energy is like, let's get this going, very masculine energy. And then things slow down and it's like, oh, come on. So I'm feeling very much the frustration today of the masculine getting things done with the Mercury retrograde, which I would call even just maybe a feminine energy who's telling you to slow down. So I'm feeling they're button heads a lot. Underneath this deck, you have the World card. This is fantastic. Okay, so this is a culmination of things. Like I said, I felt very much this morning the between these two energies. If you haven't seen this morning's reading, I would go see that first because this one will make a lot more sense. This is the extended. I do 2 a day. My beautiful subscribers who have been with me forever, they call them Jane-a-days. I love it. If you are a regular, I would ask you to press that like button. The trolls have been busy lately, just, a minute in, and I've got 2 dislikes. So there's no way they could have actually seen the videos, and I think that actually doesn't do the channel any good. So if you could, I'm going to ask you very male, very male active, yang type of energy. Please take action and hit that like button for me today. That would feel good. So I'm settling into that masculine energy today. It's not male, it's masculine. All right, so I also have Patreon. If for those of you who are interested, that's what I'm going to promote today. It's $3.69 to be involved in it monthly. You get to interact with me a little more, and you get to donate every month to help with the running of this channel and just my life. Okay, because I do this full-time, Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's go into the reading. Culmination, very much a masculine and feminine energies marrying together to cause harmony. Protect yourself from negative energies this week of people who are in the woe is me category. So hard to have around because when they're around, they cause us a lot of good grief. What are you doing to help yourself kind of feeling. So, but it's easy for us to try to help if it's somebody you really love and care about, not just an acquaintance that you can, okay, I can move away from this. No, some of these people is you really want to help them, but you got to remember. So, surrender to non-action. Perfect. Perfect. Spirits, you can always count on Spirit to be completely accurate, right? Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Okay, so if I were to sum up this entire reading from this moment, this would be exactly it. How perfectly well said. Okay, so certain people who will come in who's going to bring in their energies that are going to make you feel like a pile of doo-doo, surrender to not doing anything. Not being able to help is fine. They have their own stuff to go through. You do not need to save anybody with this tower. You don't need to implode or explode with them. You just simply need to move out of there. And the best part, let others come to you. The people who want help, the people who are wanting to awaken into where you've been doing and all the work you've been doing, they will find you. They will find you. Underneath the deck, surrendered effortlessness. This is also important. It's a reminder that don't push anything. Okay, if it doesn't feel right, walk away. Non-action, just walk away from it. Okay, the art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river, and this is going with the flow. This talked about the flow this morning. It's all about moving inside of this flow, Pisces. Don't force anything this week. This is what the big message from Spirit. So this is the extended where Spirit actually gives you like pointers, tips and tricks, things to help you out with this kind of energy that you'll be facing this week. Like I said, don't blame yourself too hard if you get caught up in it. It happens to me all the time. I think that I'm strong enough to move away, and then suddenly I find myself in the middle of a drama and think, wow, the hell did I end up here? Okay? It's because I'm Pisces, and I want to help. I do want to help. You know, can I help you? Can I help? I've helped myself. I can help you. Of course I can help you. But you get caught. You get caught. So High Priestess, when you're having a hard time, confer with Spirit. Consult a higher power. Okay? And it's also a reminder, Pisces, that since you've tuned into this High Priestess, okay, it's going to offer you a lot of help figuring out what feels right and what doesn't feel right. I like the fact that it's right like near to the Nine of Cups here. The Nine of Cups is your blessings, okay? Remember that this is your journey, okay? You really have to focus on the self here, is what they're saying. The self, in other words, is your body, your spirit, your alignment up and down. And that means from the base chakra, which is very much related to the earth, to the crown chakra, which is very much related to spirit. So whatever aligns you from top to bottom, okay, from sky to earth, this is what you really have to be focusing on at this point. When you're going back into these energies of people, don't forget or get caught in the everyday mumble jumble. Remember your intuition. This is what's brought you here to begin with. This is how you're trying to help people. So remember that. Okay? Two of Wands. Two of Wands, again, we've had this already in this reading. Remember that you have to use your foresight. You're planning ahead of things between the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. And we had the King of Pentacles twice. This is all about growth. Okay, and stability inside of yourself and the people around you. You want to build stable relationships. You're not just reconnecting with people to help them. You want to build a really great new energy tribe, if you want to call it. People of like mind, people who are looking for solutions, people who are looking for enlightenment, people who are looking for their own path, their own true way of doing things, how to really vibe well inside of their lives. Because when people vibe well, they vibe well with you, and they offer you some insight. They can actually become teachers to you as well as you being teachers to them. It's a synchronistic give and take, masculine, feminine, harmony type deal. You don't want the energy vampires sucking everything out of you. But this is what happens when you go out. There's some people that you didn't really realize that may have been doing that, and now you will. It's going to be blatantly apparent. I would say that Spirit's going to say you're going to get into some of those energies and go, whoa, this feels like all wrong. And listen to that, because that comes from your gut, your intuition, okay? Okay, these wanted to come out, but the Sun came out. I love this. And the Chariot. Beautiful. You have the Sun and the Chariot coming in between this King of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. This Eight of Cups had come out upside down, which meant you were leaving. There's leaving and entering. So there's that, again, that feminine and masculine. You're going in, but you're coming out. So it is both ways. You have lady luck on your side with this ladybug. The red ladybug is the lucky one. You have the departed who are helping you with the dragonflies. You have the butterflies, which means transitioning. Okay, so it's very much about leaving situations that no longer suit you, and the harmony of the swans going into something that's good. The flow of the water, going with the flow, following the road. Okay, so this is a sunny place. This is a sunny trajectory for you. Spirit wants you to remember that this growth that you're doing, whether you're coming or going, okay, with this card, should be feeling good. This road that you're taking should be feeling good. This isn't, well, I shouldn't say it's not a lesson, but this is not a personal lesson for you. This is something you already know. What feels good, what doesn't feel good. You've already done the work. You've already gone down this road. You know, you should know. If you don't, you should know if you haven't done this work already. And I suggest you do. It's so important for you. Make you feel better. But you should know what is good for you, what's not good for you. You should be able to tell just by being in the room, being around energies. You should feel it right away going, oh, this is good, oh, this is not so good. You'll feel it right away. You should even be able to affect energies in the room if you have a really great energy. Okay? You should be able to infect the room with your lighted, sunny disposition and your new energy. And that helps too. That helps because other people feel you as well, which is a wonderful way of being. So just to tell you, this is supposed to feel good. This is what this is saying. You are the one who is driving this, so drive it into the feel-good lane. Make sure to drive it into the feel-good lane. I'm repeating this because they want you to remember this. This isn't something that you have to experience in a bad way. This is something that you should be experiencing in a good way. It should be fairly easy enough for you to remove yourself from this negative energy or people trying to steal your energy. Being energy vampire should be fairly easy enough for you to spot it and remove yourself from the situation as soon as it is not good and go back into surrendering to non-action. Some people are not where you are yet, and they may not be there for a long time. It is okay. Remember, this should be effortless. Okay, look at the colors. They match. Yellow, sunshine. Underneath, there's a card of surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. That's the other good thing. About yourself or about what people still believe in, right? We've come a long way. A lot of things have changed. You've got the Queen of Cups. So again, it kind of came out this way, and you have the Nine of Cups. To me, it's like, it's a warning of remembering not to feel bad, okay? To keep calm about you, not to revert back to feeling in choppy waters again. This is about your blessings. This is about your really feel-good journey between the Nine of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Again, this is a growth journey, but not one for you. You've already done your growing. This is about other people, mixing the other people's energies inside of your own. Make sure that you keep yourself at the top of this place, okay? Don't let other people affect your energies in a bad way. It's also a test to see how strong you are within yourself. Okay? Just see it as a test of how strong, what can you spot? How can you get back to your good feeling vibrations, your energies? Four of Swords, right. When it gets to be too much, it's between the Tower card and the Pentacle. Remember to take a break. Remember to check out. Okay? Check out of those energies as fast as you can. Because some people will try really hard. They just can't help themselves. Okay? I've had the experience of people, we offered them free stuff. Like it's family members. And I'm not going to talk about them here. But by name, but you offer them free stuff, and after you've offered them free stuff, they want more free stuff, or can you do something to this free stuff, or can we have more? It's like a state of, dude, you know, like we're giving you something enough, okay? Like just be grateful, take it graciously, and stop looking for the next handout. It is very annoying to be in those kind of energies because it frustrates us, but we have to remember that they are these people. And the best way of doing it is to set the boundaries as soon as you do. Look, and you can tell people, I was nice enough to give you something for nothing. Now, I'm happy to do it, and I hope that you're grateful for the opportunity, but know that this is all you are getting. So please don't ask for anything else. And the subject is finished. It is done. Before the hard feelings come in, before the energies come back any other way, the situation is done. It is completed. Okay, so if you need to do that, nip it in the bud. I'm using this as an example. I'm sure you have these people in your lives. You know, it's usually family members because, you know, They think you're family, so, you know, little use and abuse there, but that's just the way it is. Two of Wands, but it doesn't need to be that way, okay? You can protect yourself and cancel the situation before it gets out of hand or gets to be a situation, right? That's it. You know, you let go of that tower and you go, that's it. And if at any point they go blah, blah, you say, if that's not good enough for you, we're going to cancel everything now. That's it. So take it or leave it. The situation has been done. It's done. Okay? All right, so between the Two of Wands and the Ace of Swords, I like that. They were actually this way. But the Two of Wands is, again, planning. I love that it came out twice. And the Ace of Swords is like a breakthrough. So this is, I'm telling you, this is how you need to deal with this. Okay? The breakthrough is you need to use that masculine energy to put it out there. To break away all the illusions. And to continue planning in your best way, shape, or form to move forward. Because the Moon card is also about intuition. So use your intuition and what you've learned to set your feet on the ground and really know what's important. Do you need to be dealing with these people or still stuck in all these manipulative little things? Or do you want to be concentrating on other things? So how do you deal with the situation? Well, you set boundaries so that these people know that they can no longer take advantage of you. So they will either move forward with you in that type of relationship and respect what you did, or they will fall away. Whichever one is fine, because you want an improved energy in your life. You want the illusions to be broken down. You don't want any murky stuff around. You want the breakthrough to come in, and you want to be planning for other things. So integrating these energies, Pisces, is letting you know you're not putting up with this stuff no more. And I'm not saying be mean. I'm saying be precise and be direct. Okay? And tell them, you know, there's love for you here. Nothing that, you know, is, nothing's been lost. Just good feeling energies have been gained. And boundaries, okay? Because obviously some people need them. They just need them. Or they need to be told. Instead of just ignoring what people do badly to you or to the rest of the people, they need to be told. It's not acceptable. You have to be better. That's it, you know? And if you don't want to, well, I'm sorry. There's no space here right now for that, okay? Try somewhere else. Seven of Swords. Protecting yourself from these negative energies, from these thieves of energy, because giving them your attention, it steals away from you. And what happens when it steals away from you? You spend your time in your mind, in your energies with their energy, this crappy feeling stuff that you're dealing with. And it's taking up room, much needed room for stuff that's better, that feels better. Okay, so it's really time with the Hierophant card to get rid of the old and let in with the new. To me, it's always about the teacher and the student. This is about getting rid of old beliefs and letting new beliefs come in. Okay, the old way of doing, the old religions, just bye-bye. No good. Let something new come in, something more that has a lot more air to it, fresh air. Okay, stagnant stuff need not stay. Energy vampires need not stay. You need to be moving forward in a better pace, right? Page of Pentacles. We need something new. We need to be moving into this new energy, this brand new learning curve of yeah, just putting the best foot forward. The reason I'm saying is that a lot of us, I've done this too, I've ignored people's energy when they've said something, and I've just, instead of repeating myself or being frustrated, I just kind of move away from them. So now I do one thing. I always tell them that I'm moving away from it. I always tell them what's not acceptable. If they do it again, I tell them it's the second time I've told you that's not acceptable. Now I'm moving myself away. Why do I say that to people? It's because I want them to realize that I didn't just disappear for no reason at all. I want people to understand that they've stepped over something that was not comfortable for me in any way, shape, or form. Not saying they're wrong, but most of the time it's because they've put their foot in it, or they've been thoughtless, okay? And I want them to realize that this is what severed or what kind of fractured our energies being together anymore. And if it happens enough to different people, if people are being abrasive to enough people in their environment, they're giving me this. Let's say you have that one person who's always saying the wrong thing, always hurting people's feeling. If there's enough people who tell them, you're being an ass, at one point, you get to tell that person, everybody thinks I'm an ass and they're all wrong. You say, well, are they all wrong or are you actually an ass? So this is like saying, putting that light bulb moment on somebody's head. If too many people are ignoring that person, they just feel that they're being ignored, but they haven't been pointed out. It's like pointing out the elephant in the room. Okay, so this is why I say ignoring people is a good, non-action is okay. Okay, if you need to remove yourself, but at one point, for the world to move forward, especially with people who do harm, especially for people who harm others, okay, thinking it is okay, it's good to tell them. I'm not saying take up a sword and stick it through them. I'm saying make them aware. Make them aware so that when the same topic comes up from different people, at one point they may take the time to look inwardly and think, maybe I should be doing this a different way. Okay? I'm not saying war, I'm saying boundaries and then moving away. So it is a form of non-action. It isn't an all-out war or fight. It is a statement and a moving away. You have to do the non-action for you. You need to move away to protect your energy. So anyway, I hope that this has clarified this, Pisces. Like I said, I feel very much of a masculine energy came up to. I feel like I'm bossing you guys around, which is usually comes with the with that energy. And I'm not saying that I mind it. I don't. I've been a very bossy person in my life for some at certain points. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Jane has it in her. Trust me. Oh yeah, I have the ability. Jane, not perfect, you know. No. Yeah, I've actually stepped on other people's toes too, okay? So I'm never talking about being the perfect person. I'm not. I'm just telling you that today, it's something I haven't done in a long time. I've really embraced the feminine energy in the last 5 years. Yeah, I felt very much the masculine energy come in to kick ass, if you know what I mean. But this is great. This is great. I hope that you were not too, whoa, Jane, you know, like, here she comes with her nunchucks. But hey, you know, I take it and I give it, and you guys do what you like with it. If you resonate with you, great. But I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about here. Okay, this is reintegrating with the human energies that are surrounding us right now at this moment in time. There's a lot of different ones, and some of them are frustratingly annoying, and it's up to you to just kind of work back into it slowly, okay? I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings, Pisces. I know you've got this. I believe in you, always, always, and I will see you tomorrow for another reading. Take